Good morning. Back to the show. We've got a treat for us this morning. Now, if you haven't heard of Miss Griffin's footlong hot dogs, you must have been living in a cave, and this is your lucky day because we're going to introduce you to something very special. I'd like to thank Joshua Hine. Thank you so much for coming up so early in the morning. Now, just a little backstory before we get in here. There was a Miss Griffin. There was a Miss Griffin. Miss Griffin's, she was Miss Willie Mae Griffin, and she started it, but you have since taken the franchise and not only maintained the tradition, but added your own twist to make it your own product.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Griffin started it in 1939, and it was passed down to some family, and then some family passed it along once they decided to leave it, and then in 2008 I acquired it, and I just kind of put the love back into it. When I saw the history and all everything involved into it, I saw something just unique, and I decided to run with it.
And let me warn you all: if you try one of these, you will be addicted. All right. I just want to let you know it's a little bit like an addictive drug. So can we start right here and just give them an example of what we're looking at?
This is the traditional Miss Griffin, which is the only thing you could get from Miss Griffin. You could come in and you could ask how many. She'd ask you how many. She wouldn't ask you like what you wanted on it. But it's just hot sauce, mustard, onions, and relish. And we still make the relish from scratch the best of our knowledge, the way she did.
Oh, it looks so good. I want to take a bite of one, but we'll wait for that. Okay?
Yeah, I know. Hold back. Hold back. And then we've got the all the way here, which is traditionally the Miss Griffin, and then we just add chili to it, so it still has the hot sauce, mustard, onions, and relish with a little bit of chili on it.
So these are some of the tweaks that you've added as you went along.
This one was there when I got it. The all the way was there when I got it, but as we get farther down the line, you'll see some of the ones that I've added on. And I brought you the traditional chili cheese, because who doesn't like it? Just a great chili cheese dog.
One of the best hot dogs
everybody can eat that.
Yeah.
It's easy to do, and it's quick, so you know. And then your kitchen sink. Now this one was also on the menu when I got it in 2008.
So good.
But you know,
so good.
It is one of my favorite. It's got the hot sauce, mustard, onions, relish, chili, cheese, slaw, and jalapenos. So it's a little something for everybody on that one. And that's on the all beef hot dog as well. So like we have the classic traditional red hot dog, and then we have the all beef hot dog, which is about twice the hot dog as the other one. So,
great.
Yeah. And then as we move down further down the line,
I'm seeing bacon here.
You are, but bacon is one of my favorite meals as well. I can literally call bacon a meal. But this is one I added on. It is, we call it the backyard dog. And it has pretty much everything that is on the kitchen sink. So hot sauce, mustard, onions, relish, chili, cheese, and slaw. But instead of the jalapenos, we had bacon and barbecue sauce.
Oh.
And it is quite the tasty treat.
And this behemoth at the end here, I'm looking at a typhoon class hot dog right here. This is a giant.
This is one of my favorites lately, and I put it on the all beef hot dog just because I feel like it goes really well with it. But this is one that I added kind of the last couple years because it started out as a special, and then everybody just loved it so much that we just keep it on the menu. But it's barbecue sauce, pulled pork, slaw, bacon, and a little more barbecue sauce. And it's basically like heaven on a hot dog.
Oh, if you're not hungry right now, you might want to check your pulse. You just want to make sure that you're all right. Now, and then I'd like to point out the obvious. These are foot-long hot dogs. I'm a big guy, 6'6", 250. If I eat a regular hot dog, I'm like, hey, thanks for the snack. That was nice. If I have one of your foot-long, no, don't get me wrong, I'm just getting started, but I feel like I've had more of a meal. The foot-long hot dog will really put a dent in your hunger, won't it?
Absolutely, and we also, you know, just a side note, we do carry a vegetarian hot dog. Now, it's not vegan for those who are vegan, but we do carry a vegetarian hot dog, and we make those for them. They're a foot long. And then we do carry a 6-inch Polish sausage, so it's not a foot long, but it's just like a little bit more of like a Polish sausage type meat. And we can make any of the hot dogs on any of those, because we even have a vegetarian chili that we make in-house.
Joshua, tell us where you can be found.
Okay, so we used to be on the corner of Central and Main. That was where it started forever, and I did my best to keep it there.
Pandemic really hurt.
Well, pandemic, but then a new owner bought the building, and he just had some other ideas and a different vision for where he wanted that building to go. As we know, that part of town is all growing.
Where do we send people?
So now we are in the Eastgate Town Center on Brainerd Road. It's the old Eastgate Mall, and they have redone it, and it's now basically a big business office. And I will say it has a beautiful waterfall inside, and we get a lot of people who like to come in and walk. But we're in the food court. It's entrance B in the Eastgate Town Center on Brainerd Road.
That's where you're going to find these magnificent
We have
dogs.
plenty of seating and all kinds of stuff down there.
Thank you so much, Joshua, for bringing these beautiful dogs for us. And believe me, once you've had one, you'll be back. They're fantastic. We'll be right back as well. Thank you for joining us for News 12.